Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural episode of the Golden Gauntlet. As I, Tapey Styles, calling the action, solo, flying solo as always. Calling it right down the middle, and tonight we have 4 action-packed singles matches. As revealed earlier tonight, the 5th man in each block will not be competing tonight, which leaves Pierre Cinema and Bob, the newest contestants of the Golden Gauntlet, out of action. But tonight we'll be seeing Slarty go one-on-one against Oliver English. We'll be seeing Tape go one-on-one against Sigma Shuko. We'll be seeing Ricky Rhombus go up against David Rush. And in our main event, we'll be seeing Popo go one-on-one against Corey Sinclair. It appears that we're starting things off hot here tonight. Sigma Shuko opening the first ever Golden Gauntlet. Doesn't look to be in his typical in-ring apparel here. Microphone is a bit hot there. Shuko's here to conduct business.
It's time to conduct some business. I'm gonna cut right to brass tacks because 1, I don't want to look at you douchebags in the crowd here for too long tonight. 2, I'm not gonna think twice about kicking some ass in the gauntlet. Oliver English. I'll send him packing back over the pond. Tape. I'll tap his ass out again like I did back at the Congressional Clash. And the thought of somebody like Pierre Cinema makes me wanna hurl. And then there's Slarty. I got respect for you. We've stood side by side across the wrestling globe and we've won titles everywhere. Here in KPW, you've already struck gold. The first ever 2-time KPW Twitch champion. I've been close to capturing the Hardcore Championship, the Twitch Championship, and what I'm gonna be successful at. Capturing the World Heavyweight Championship. But this is what I'm getting at here. We don't have to tear at each other's throats and rip each other to shreds over the same belts when we have the golden opportunity to share the wealth. You and I both know the question at hand here. And I don't have to say a word to anybody else. You know it. And I know it. And we know exactly what has to be done. Just focus on your match. I'll be waiting to hear from you next week.
What a hell of an offer there from Shuko. Extending the, is this the official olive branch from Shuko? Are we gonna get the uniting of the First Nation? He's put the offer out to Slarty here, who we'll be seeing in just a short moment here in singles action against the Monarch, the former KPW World Heavyweight Champion. As we get back to ringside here. And Shuko made one hell of a case in such a short amount of time here. Slarty, the current 2-time KPW Twitch champion. The opportunity of a lifetime here, starting off this round-robin tournament against the Monarch, Oliver English. Both of these men seeking an opportunity for the KPW World Heavyweight Championship all the way at the end of November, Collision Course. Slarty does not know what it's like to be at the top of the mountain here in KPW. Even with all those combined days as champion, the most prolific champion across all of KPW perhaps. But Oliver English has the experience of being a world heavyweight champion here as the opening bell rings. And Slarty just initiates an assault on the Monarch. Big avalanche splash into the chest of the Monarch, the former KPW World Heavyweight Champion. The action spilling to the outside. Oliver English, the inaugural KPW World Heavyweight Champion. He won that belt all the way back at Fully Loaded at the end of April, nearly 6 months ago. And this is his golden opportunity to work his way up to the top like he did before in that Gold Rush tournament. Slarty introducing a table to the bout. Weapons are allowed, and he splits Oliver wide open with the wooden splinters and everything. Test of strength, the Monarch winning it. Oliver made his name here in KPW, not just by winning the Gold Rush tournament, but by becoming an integral part of this company's history. The first ever KPW World Heavyweight Champion. The Golden Gauntlet would allow this man, this fierce, technical combatant, get a chance to become a two-time KPW World Heavyweight Champion. But as things presently reside, Slarty has a previous victory over Oliver English. He is hoping to go 2-0 against this man. Hip toss by Oliver English. Leg sweep by Slarty. He was laser focused on the Monarch. Rapid fire knee strikes, senton splash. Slarty has quite a lot to think about here tonight, especially after what we heard from Shuko before the bell rang. Well, Slarty would love nothing more than to add another championship to his KPW resume. Already a two-time Twitch champion. Slarty looking for a choke slam there, and Oliver deflects it. Monarch executing a picture-perfect bulldog. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Oliver floats over. He regains control of the situation. Picking up Slarty to go to the top rope. Frankensteiner. Slarty has quite a lot to think about here. Between K-Dog, who will be challenging him for the KPW Twitch Championship at Madhouse, October 27th. A little bit less than 3 weeks. What Slarty also has to worry about is wins and losses in this round robin tournament. Pinfalls and submissions are 3 points each. Count out victories are worth 2, and time limit draws are worth 0. While he would love an opportunity to become the KPW World Heavyweight Champion, he understands that having a man like Sigma Shuko at his side would be very beneficial. That's one less target on his back when he's the champion. And with the offer to spread the wealth, Slarty go for a lion tamer here. Oliver rolls out of the way. Big uppercut by Slarty. Already putting in the work towards the legs of Oliver English. Every attempt to go for the Lion Tamer just makes it that much more effective. That high angle Boston Crab. A specialty of both Slarty and Shuko. And speaking of the Lion Tamer's locked back in. Oliver English forced to tap out. Slarty winning the opening match of the Golden Gauntlet. Absolutely bludgeoning the former KPW World Heavyweight Champion, the Monarch, busting him open in the opening minute of this bout with that broken table. Might have been stolen from the concession stands here in the Kumite Forum. But Slarty has the opportunity to achieve so much in such a short amount of time as he continues his dominance over the KPW Twitch division, as he gets one step closer to becoming a KPW World Heavyweight Champion. And as he makes his mark on the board here tonight in the A block, Slarty making his standing incredibly clear here. 3 points for the one and only, the KPW Twitch champion, the two-time Twitch champion, Slarty. And as we progress to our next bout, see Shuko go one-on-one against Tape in singles action. One would have to wonder how much of an impact that Slarty victory is gonna have on Shuko here. Is his offer going to be as enticing as it was before the bell? And Shuko already claimed a victory over Tape back at the Congressional Clash, the Labor Day Warzone special event, the first of its kind. If he could go 2-0 just like Slarty did with the Monarch, perhaps the First Nation has a chance of being reborn here in KPW. And speaking of alliances here, Tape is caught amidst some controversy here in KPW, especially after the debut of Bob. Man, that we will not be seeing in action here tonight, but we will certainly be seeing him in action next week in the Golden Gauntlet. Many people alluding that Tape and Bob are a unit once again. That they colluded, conspired to assault Nick Flawless Greek Machismo. But Tape believes that doing things the honorable way, he wants to do things right. He has a strong moral code of conduct, and he plans to uphold it here tonight at the Golden Gauntlet against Sigma Shuko. These two are intertwined in quite a strange way here in KPW. Release German suplex by Shuko. Harsh whip it to the ropes. Running clothesline by Shuko. Rip it to the turnbuckles. Shuko maintaining control of the bout. Tape step in the tree of woe. Drop kick to the sternum of Tape. Shuko is aiming to reestablish his old bond with Slarty. Perhaps the one man that Slarty actually gets along with here in KPW. The mastermind, Sigma Shuko. Jawbreaker by Shuko. And this could be over before it even began here. Shuko up top, diving moonsault. And Tape's in a real bad way here, folks. Reverse suplex. Dragging Tape's body to the center of the ring. Roll up attempt, leverage on the arm. And Tape barely kicks out. Both these men looking for an opening, for a chance to take advantage. Flapjack by Shuko. Shuko making a concise effort to reestablish the First Nation in KPW, as they were already successful tag team champions elsewhere in other wrestling companies. But this is the home of Fighting Spirit, and nobody knows Fighting Spirit more than the likes of Shuko and Slarty. He told Slarty we can get the band back together and take this place by storm. Tape and Bob probably share that same sentiment, but Tape wants nothing to do with a man like Bob. Lion Tamer locked in on Tape. Rope break. And Shuko raking the eyes of Tape. Back to the Lion Tamer. Extra leverage, extra pressure applied this time. Perhaps Shuko is trying to send a message here to not just the other members of the block, of the A block here in the Golden Gauntlet, but K-Dog this Monday night on Warzone. As Shuko and K-Dog will be engaging in singles action. And Shuko just relentlessly targeting the lumbar region of Tape. German suplex with the bridge, and he gets it. Shuko already making a name for himself in the Gauntlet, making his case well known to his former partner Slarty. Think of how destructive that these two individuals are by themselves. But the possibility of Shuko and Slarty reuniting under the KPW banner as the First Nation? They very well could be unstoppable. As we go to the board here. Shuko securing 3 points for himself. Slarty and Shuko 3 points in the A block. Tape and Oliver English with 0. Pierre Cinema yet to compete, and he will do so next week on the Golden Gauntlet. Next Thursday night. Congratulations to Sigma Shuko with his dominant victory over Tapir tonight. His eye is on the prize. As we move into the B block. We start things off hot as Ricky Rhombus goes one-on-one against one half of the KPW Tag Team Champions. Certainly a man that would be on the hit list of somebody like Shuko and Slarty should they reunite. One half of the Boise Boys, David Rush. Things haven't exactly been the sweetest for Ricky Rhombus since his arrival in KPW. Started off quite hot in the Lethal Lottery match during that elimination against our current KPW World Heavyweight Champion Chris Billy, and getting a singles victory over our former KPW World Heavyweight Champion Ding, who we will be hearing from on Warzone this Monday night. Ricky Rhombus has shown that he can get the upper hand on world caliber talent, but we have yet to see that in action against a man like David Rush. Hollywood Hannon is escorting him to ringside here. David Rush sporting some new attire here tonight. Been looking forward to this quite clearly. Side kick sending David Rush through the ropes. Another kick sending Rush down to the floor. Rush, Ricky Rhombus, Ricky in firm control of this bout here tonight. Ricky Rhombus was one of the big four signings from Lethal Lottery. Ricky Rhombus, the prize fighter Venom Arbus, who will be fighting for the KPW Hardcore Championship against Popo this Monday night. Greek Machismo Nick Flawless, who had the opportunity to join the Golden Gauntlet, but came up short against Bob last Monday night. The shape up from Ricky Rhombus, rope break saving David Rush, however. And finally, the director, Steven Gielberg, a former KPW Hardcore champion in his own right. Running back elbow to the back of David Rush. David Rush hoping to use his size and power to overwhelm a man like Ricky Rhombus. There's a good case to be made that David Rush could be quite possibly the best pound for pound wrestler here in KPW. as he just slams Rhombus down to the mat with that drop suplex. Both of these men are no strangers to making enemies here in KPW. The Boise Boys continuing their reign of terror on the tag team division. Two-time tag team champions, record-setting. And coming up this Monday night, the Raging Bulls, one of the biggest rivals to the Boise Boys. They'll be in tag team action against the Scheme. As the Raging Bulls hope to get another chance to dethrone the Boise Boys. Inside cradle attempt by Ricky Rhombus. 2 count. Ricky Rhombus has received opportunities for the World Heavyweight Championship before. Going up against Ding all the way back on August 5th on Warzone. Where he went almost 10 minutes with the world champion at the time, with the Dinger at the time. Snap power bomb by David Rush. Ding's championship defenses at that point in time were marred with controversy, riddled with interferences, and that night was no different. Ricky Rhombus getting attacked by Shuko, getting attacked by the Sauce. If he gets the victory here tonight against David Rush, he'll be one step closer to getting another shot at championship gold. Ricky's throwing David Rush from the top rope down to the mat. Tossing him like a javelin. The Playboy Ricky Rhombus, the shape of the future. In grave danger here tonight against a man like David Rush. Rush been trying out some new names, some new monikers for that patented special move. He told us in confidentiality earlier today that will no longer be called a Cascadian Domination. Lateral press attempt here, and Ricky kicks out at the last possible second. And David Rush is signaling for it. Ricky Rhombus trying to exhaust David Rush. A bold strategy, but it might be futile against a man like David Rush, who has more than proven that he could go the distance. Their strength is not to be discounted whatsoever, but the key factor to a Boise Boys victory is their stamina, their cardio. It's absolutely insane. Elbow to the back of the neck of Ricky Rhombus. The action spills to the outside. David Rush meeting him out there in front of the Kumite faithful. Back suplex by David Rush on the floor. David Rush is not shy of taking a count-out victory. We've seen him do it before. We've seen the Boise Boys employ that to secure victories here in KPW. But it all comes with a cost. A count-out victory is not worth as much as a pinfall or a submission, and David Rush knows that. Abdominal stretch. Can Ricky reach the ropes? And Ricky blocked off by the mass that is David Rush. Ricky powering out of that pile driver attempt. Whip it to the ropes. Drop toe hold. Ricky's looking for the shape up. That patented top rope splash. But you could be looking for a fisherman's buster here. I think that's what we're getting here. Rope break saving David Rush once again. This is when the pressure starts to build up against Ricky. We know that a man like David Rush is more than capable of going 20 minutes. Another pinfall attempt. And Ricky kicks out. David Rush will take the time limit draw just to spite a man like Ricky Rhombus, just to hold him back just a little bit longer from achieving his goal. Lateral press after a back body drop. David Rush kicks out this time. Rush guarding that drop kick attempt. The strong forearms of David Rush. Big boot by Ricky Rhombus. Another pinfall attempt. Ricky Rhombus getting desperate to put away one half of the Boise Boys here tonight. Hollywood Hannon looking on from ringside, staring daggers into Ricky Rhombus. Ricky's calling for this special maneuver once again. He's going for the shape up this time. And he gets it on David Rush. But David Rush gets right back up. The cardio, the endurance. And Ricky goes for another shape up. And he's not done. A third shape up. Rhombus just getting more and more aggressive as the bout goes on here. A fourth and final shape up, and he's not done. Fisherman Buster, and the rope break saves David Rush again. This is getting to Ricky Rhombus. His temperament is getting the best of him. And David Rush knows it. Rib breaker by David Rush. And David Rush ascending to the top rope. Drop kick sending David Rush through the ropes. David Rush getting right back in. We assume control of this bout once again. Ricky Rhombus going for another shape up. David Rush putting down a man like Ricky Rhombus with ease. Power bomb transition to a pin and he gets it. Holding up the one half of the tag team champions like an accordion here tonight. Ricky Rhombus has secured himself 3 points in the B block. Congratulations to Ricky Rhombus. He's been looking for a victory like this for months. And now he can finally work his way up, work his way back to getting a proper world heavyweight title shot. He has 5 weeks to go before he can get the chance to call himself a winner. None of these men are out of the woods yet. This is just week 1. There's still 5 more weeks of action to go. But David Rush falling short here tonight, but it was not for a lack of effort. As we go to the scoreboard here, Ricky Rhombus securing 3 points in the B block. And coming up next, our main event, the hardcore champion Popo will be going one-on-one against Corey Sinclair. What the hell is this? What's the blue chipper himself, Bam Dardino? How the hell did he get clearance into the building here tonight? Bam Dardino had the opportunity to go for the
This
Golden
should have been
Gauntlet.
mine. This should have been me. I bust my ass off to become more than just a rookie. I put down so many hours in the ring to get a chance like this. And then Pierre Cinema comes back on a whim and takes it all away from me. This Golden Gauntlet should have been about me. This was supposed to be my chance. My chance to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Just to shove it in the face of all you ungrateful bastards.
Oh, and Pierre Cinema's in the building here tonight too. We know that Pierre Cinema defeated Bam Dardino last week to earn his spot in the Golden Gauntlet. And he can't be happy whatsoever about how Bam Dardino's conducted himself, the way that this friendship has fallen apart. Pierre and Bam just at each other's throats this entire month. Whatever feelings that they've had about each other, it's just been deeply personal. Bam Dardino beating the hell out of Pierre with a hockey stick. And just continuing the assault on his former friend. As he rams Pierre's head into the ring post here. Something tells me that whatever issue that these two men have, it's far from over. Bam Dardino not taking that loss against Pierre Cinema on Warzone with grace whatsoever. He thinks that Pierre Cinema's opportunity to win the world title through the Golden Gauntlet, it should have been his. And I'd like to say that if he really wanted it to be his, he should have beat Pierre Cinema last week. And Pierre's doing his damnedest to fight back. Bam's frustrations, patience is worn thin. And patience is one hell of a virtue, but it might just be a skill that you're gonna need if you're gonna be in the Golden Gauntlet. Luckily for Pierre Cinema, even though he's getting the brakes beat off of him, he doesn't have to compete here tonight, but he will be in action next Thursday night. Each contestant for the next 5 weeks, this week included, will be going through 4 singles matches, tallying up a score, tallying up wins and losses here. Bam Dardino trying to retrieve a bat, and he gets a wooden table. It might be the other half of the table that Slarty picked up from earlier tonight, and he split Pierre wide open with it. The splinters in the head of Pierre Cinema. He's gonna need some medical attention. And you could tell that Bam Dardino did this with malice, with purpose. Pierre just came back after being put on the shelf by the Viceroy Jedi. Who can forget when Jedi split Pierre Cinema's head wide open with that Louisville Slugger, that baseball bat? This just rings so many memories, and not in a good way here. Certainly not good for Pierre Cinema. He might not even remember what the hell happened to him with an attack like this. Surely Bam Dardino has something to answer for here. Surely these two are gonna get an opportunity to face each other in the ring once again. I think things are gonna get worse before it gets any better. But it is time for the main event. Pierre Cinema escorted to the back by medical officials. As Corey Sinclair walks with a purpose here. This is very unlike Corey Sinclair. This is not how we're used to seeing him. But he's more driven, more motivated than ever to win a championship. He was a KPW Twitch champion for 8 days. And he's hoping that he can hold on to the belt for a little bit longer. Should he go all the way to the finals of the Golden Gauntlet, but first he has to get through the hardcore champion, a former Twitch champion in his own right, the heartthrob, Popo. And our main event match is underway. Two former KPW Twitch champions duking it out in the B block here. Headlock takeover by Popo. Man, that will be in action on Warzone in the main event. A hardcore championship defense against Venom Artemis, the prize fighter. The winner of that bout will be holding an open challenge, as I'm being told by the board of directors. By the big wigs in the office at Madhouse. The hardcore championship will be on the line. First come, first serve. We won't know who's challenging until the night of. Corey Sinclair and Popo evenly matched it to start off our main event here. Popo trying to gain some control here, trying to make some ground on Corey Sinclair. Corey is known for his unorthodox and unparalleled striking ability. But when you think about it, when you really observe everything, Popo is not far behind. Suicide dive attempt and he misses. Popo has won championships with that patented super kick. Calls it the Texas T. Corey Sinclair, a man that knows to use his educated feet. His legs had educations. They'd be world-class, world-renowned scholars. A master in striking ability. Popo going up top. Looking for a big splash. Pinfall. 1 count. Might be seeing this bout for the first time ever here tonight. Big Mongolian chop. Big crossbody chop by Corey Sinclair. Looking for that rolling wheel kick to set things into motion here. Cutter by Corey Sinclair. Irish whip. Corey meets him in the middle with that that flying chop to the chest of Popo. Dragon sleeper locked in. And Popo manages to escape. Corey is on the hunt for championship gold. He is barred from challenging Slarty as long as Slarty is the Twitch champion. This gives him the perfect avenue to challenge for other belts. This was the perfect avenue for him to become a part of the Golden Gauntlet, this 6-week round robin tournament. Running back elbow by Popo, who holds one of those two singles championships that Corey can compete for at the moment. Popo sneaking in a quick jab during Corey's attempt of chopping Popo Mongolian style. Sleeper hold putting Popo down. Popo trying to go low there on Corey Sinclair. Corey moving at the speed of 1,000 velociraptors. Belly to belly suplex. Dragon screw. Corey's in control here. Rope break. Rolling wheel kick finds its mark once again. Corey signaling for the end here. He could be going for that electric chair drop, the oil spill. And I believe I am correct about it. Oil spill underway, and it connects. Popo face planting onto the mat here. And it's all said and done. Corey Sinclair emerging victorious in the main event of the first week of the Golden Gauntlet. I'm sure the memories of the attack that Slarty laid out all those months ago. The offers that Slarty's getting as a two-time Twitch champion, it must be weighing heavily on the mind of a man like Corey Sinclair. A man that was personally wronged by a man like Slarty and seems to have received virtually none of the consequences in the long run. Corey must be feeling that the Twitch championship win that he secured at Summer Spark was only Pyrrhic. But now he's here for something much more substantial. He's here to ascend to the mountaintops of KPW. He's here for a chance at World Championship Gold. As we look one more time at the brackets, the B block, Ricky Rhombus and Corey Sinclair ending this first week with 3 points. Popo and David Rush with 0. Bob yet to compete, and he will be doing so next week, next Thursday night on in the Golden Gauntlet. Slarty and Shuko also securing 3 points as part of the A block here. And that is all the time we have here, folks. Thank you for joining us in the inaugural episode, the inaugural edition of the Golden Gauntlet. We'll be seeing you this Monday night on Warzone as Popo defends the KPW Hardcore Championship against Venom Artemis. Sigma Shuko engages K-Dog in singles action. The Scheme go up against the Raging Bulls in a tag team match. And just revealed now, just confirmed by the board, Atmosphere 1/2 of High Velocity will be competing against the Monarch Oliver English. We'll be hearing from Ding as well, and we'll be seeing you this Monday night at 9/8 Central for an exciting edition of Warzone. And I've been Tapey Styles, the only man that can all the action right